Hi, I'm Erica and I live fully off-grid with my husband and 2 kids. Today I'm going to take you along for some early fall days at our homestead in Canada. Fall is here. I absolutely love summer, but I also love the changes that each season brings. It keeps life feeling exciting and new. So, sad to say goodbye to summer, but happy for a new change. We had some family stay with us in our trailer, and so there's a few things we need to do after they leave to shut down the trailer. First thing is to unplug. We have extension cords that just plug into our home power, and then shut off all the systems from inside the trailer, and then turn off the propane tanks. This trailer has 2 propane tanks that are separate from our home propane system. I am still getting cucumbers and tomatoes in my greenhouse. They've done really well and I've been really happy with that. And then also another round of herbs to dry. We don't eat a lot of fresh spinach, but I do love to throw it in soups and casseroles, pasta dishes. So I tried to grow a lot of it this year, but I don't know if it was the variety of spinach or the growing conditions or something wrong that I did, but I didn't get a lot. The spinach I did get though, I am going to put in a freezer bag, freeze it, and then frozen spinach, if frozen in a small enough chunk, is really easy to just break up when you pull it out of the freezer and throw it into your soup or whatever you're adding it to. So that's my favorite way to preserve and use it. I've gotten a lot of sage and I'm drying as much as possible of it. We eat a lot of breakfast sausage in our family, and right now we're just buying it. But we are going to have a lot of pork in the coming months. I'll explain that in a minute. But I want to make as much breakfast sausage as possible, and sage is a key ingredient to that. So I want to preserve what I can so I don't have to buy any when we go to make the sausage. Now I was just removing as much of the dripping water as possible because I don't want water falling on my wood stove. That'll make it rust. In my last video, I showed you how to make dried plums, and I pulled up my dehydrator and I gave it a good cleaning because it had sat in our basement for months after we moved. And so I have these liners for the trays because the trays have pretty big holes. So if you want to dry anything small, like I used to do sprouted wheat a lot, I would sprout the wheat and then put it on the trays. I'd need these liners because otherwise I wouldn't be able to use the trays. So I cleaned out these liners really well, hung them up on my drying line, and now that they are dry, put them in a bag and take them over to keep them with the dehydrator. My brother-in-law found a guy who wanted to sell his kuni pigs, 20 of them, for $1,000, $50 a pig. So he found people to buy the pigs and a friend from church to house them at their acreage. So we were here at their acreage on this day, and they had pigs of their own, and aren't these the cutest little piglets? So we're taking 4, and we've butchered 2, and there's 2 more to do in the coming months. If you missed it in a previous video, we have had a broody hen for about a month and a half, and my sister-in-law brought some fertilized eggs over, so we put her on top of those. And now, we've got another broody hen! Oh my goodness. Good question.
Why do we have 2?
I don't know. Before the eggs were brought over, I tried all the tricks on our little black chicken we call Blackie, and it didn't work, so that's why we used her to mother these eggs. But now we have a second broody chicken, and so I'm hoping I'm catching it quickly enough. So I'm doing my water dunk method that I've heard apparently works well for other people. Getting some cold water in a bucket and just holding her down in there for about 30 seconds and hoping that that does the trick. I also lock her out of the run for a while so she can't go into the nesting box. 2, 3, 4. No! It's fall, but there's still many beautiful and warm summer days, and we've got this spot on our property that's basically like a beach. It's just sand. So we like to go down there once in a while, bring some toys, and play in the sand. The days are generally pretty warm, but the nights are getting colder and colder. So we have again started to do fires in our wood stoves in the morning. So every couple of days we are filling up our kindling buckets and our firewood in the house. Now, of course, this will be a multiple time a day thing, especially for the firewood in the winter, but for now, just every couple of days is when we need to do this. We've got so much more to share about everything we're doing to prepare for our first winter off-grid, so be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss those upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.